on our planet today. Of course, we welcome everyone who wants to come to church. You understand me? What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for showing up to our next Sunday service of Tarot Church with me and J Marion. J Marion's gonna come on in a second. Y'all, I'm still getting set up, so be patient with your good. It's mounting, okay? All right, got some copal calling in the ancestors. Come through, ancestors. Thank you, God, for this time we have together. Let me see who all up in here. Hey, Tori, Shanice, girl, what's up, boo? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What planet rules Sunday, y'all? Y'all know? Hey, Siri, what planet rules Sunday?
The ruling planets are one of the following.
Cause she gonna give me a whole damn list of folks. Ain't nobody got time. Now y'all know the planet that rules Sunday. Hey Del Conti. Hey boo. Say not my type. Have a sweet day. Okay. All right. Well, hey, have a sweet day too, boo. Don't forget to like the video as y'all come in. Y'all, we gonna let spirit lead this for real. I do have a word for the people, but your girl, I ain't gonna lie. Your girl was out late last night. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't got no guilt or nothing. Dabbled into some things. It was fun as fuck. Got into the plant medicine, you know what I'm saying? Little shroomy shrooms, you know what I'm saying? That shit was enlightening. Oh my God, I love connecting with spirit through plant medicine. It's a whole different type of experience. But anyway, let's see. Sister Songstress. Hey, boo. Shelly. Hello, my love. Hey, Julie. Shelly, your girl about to get ready to look. I'm trying to be like you out there on the cruise, okay? Here comes Jay. All right. Let's get Jay in the building. Hey, Keisha. Hey, LaShanta. Jay,
Hey,
welcome. I'm just shouting out the people real quick. Hey, T Love Humphrey. Hey, hey, Shelly again. Look, I feel like I missed someone. Taina. Hey, boo. Hey, Taina. Hey, Steph, Selena, Sonel. Okay, Taya, Patricia, Rican. We got some folks in the building today, Jay. They ready for
yeah, I
this
see.
church. They ready for this church. So for y'all that don't know, or you know what I'm saying, maybe it's been a minute since you've seen my brother from another mother. Okay, the wonderful, the loving, the funniest thug. I get to see the other side of him. The uncut version of J Marion. Y'all give him a warm welcome. Can we get some claps in the
Oh no,
comment
not the
section?
class.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Welcome our brother.
What's
Okay.
going
How
on, you
you feeling
guys?
this morning, bro?
I am good. It's been a very quiet one, very still. Um, I feel like, not to get all heavy real quick and real deep,
Come on
but
with it now.
I feel like we're in a literal state because nobody likes to talk about this. But like I feel like we're in a literal state of death.
Mm.
I like
Come
I
on.
feel like I feel like we're in a literal state of death and rebirth.
Right.
I feel like that's why it's been so quiet. That's why it's been so still. That's why nobody knows what's going on. I feel like this is that moment after things have been quiet. Like in essence, you have died.
Yeah.
And like I feel like there's this moment of stillness before you're resuscitated. Because it's death and rebirth. So in order for newness to take hold or to take place, I feel like there has to be a temporary moment of death
Yeah.
where things have to be still, where things have to be silent, where you are no longer in control of it. You're out of control of it. And like I feel like with taking yourself out of control, you in essence surrender.
Mm.
And surrendering is not you giving up, it's you allowing room, you
Yeah.
allowing space to enter in. But that's what it's just been a quiet morning. You know, if it's likened with that without negative connotation, it's likened to you know how oftentimes when you go into a funeral or a funeral procession, it's very still. There's
Mhm.
almost this level of respect. It's not like
Yep.
mourning, but it's a
Right.
level of respect.
Yep.
And like that's what it feels like. It feels like respect before something is revived again.
Ooh, that sounds so good. Come on, the magician. All right. Put that
Okay.
inner power. Come on, not.
Okay.
You
Right.
understand me? I love that. I actually, because y'all, whether I comment on y'all's um comment back, or if I read through most of the comments, and I've been seeing a lot of, yo, when is this gonna be done? Like, what the hell is going on? You keep talking about this manifestation, Blue, when is the manifestation coming? Of course, we
Right.
have no control over time. You know what I'm saying? We have no control over time. But y'all, the like Jay is saying, is definitely, even after death, that quiet moment. That's the moment that the debris, the leftover shit from before is being swept out. It has to be cleaned up. If you tear down a building, you know what I'm saying, that's been up for however long, you tear that hole down, you can't just rebuild right there on that site. You got to clear that shit out. You got to get the building inspectors or the state or whatever to come and make sure all the foundation is good and set before you can rebuild. So sometimes it takes that moment, that season even of
Yeah.
quietness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? During
Yeah.
those times of stillness, it's a perfect time to reflect. You know what I'm saying? Reflect on what season you just came out of. Even I heard something this morning, looking ahead to what your new season will be, what you desire it to be. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, if you desire for your new season for you to have infinite wealth. Okay, well, what does that version of you look like? What does that version of you do? How do they think? What do they even fucking wear? You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in that energy, right? And kind of work backwards. You know what I'm saying? Well, you
Work
know
in
what the
reverse.
end goal is, right? You know what the end goal is. So how do we get there? You know what I'm saying? Now don't get it twisted. Spirit, God, your folks is gonna give you the direction on how to get there. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely want to have in mind, like, okay, this season is done. What's the next season gonna look like in my life? You know what I'm saying? But let me get to the comments real quick again and just say hey to everybody that I could catch. Hey, Brianna, Rican Styles,
No, wait a
Teresa.
minute.
Uh-huh.
Sankofa was talking about they wanted to cry. What's going on with you, girl?
Wait a minute, I didn't see it.
Sankofa.
Sankofa
I'm
Bay.
giving you the floor for 5 seconds, Sankofa. What's going on, real quick?
I'm in tears right now. I want to scream. Oh, babe, what's up?
What's going on? Are you just excited to be here and present? Because you.
Okay. Wow, you coming with that, Sankofa. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Cassandra. Marisol. Miss McGillicuddy. What up, my ninja? Hey, Mary S. Rosetta. Hey, Y'all, Rosetta went and got the DPC merch. Where you at, Pisces? Y'all went and grabbed your merch yet? Look down below in the not the comments, the description box. All right, we got links down there. I just reordered mine. I don't know what happened to my first order, so I can show y'all, you know what I'm saying, how.
Not Miss Hyper Energy and Mr. Calm Energy.
Who said that?
Well, I guess that is the balance.
Oh
That's
my
KL. Yeah, that's Kate. That's so funny.
God. Thank you, Kate.
That's so funny.
Thank you, Boo. Hey, Candace, Cassandra. But yeah, y'all go grab your merch. DPC, directed, protected, and connected. You understand me, all right? It's a link down there for you to go grab yours today. We got coffee mugs, we got t-shirts, we got joggers, sweatshirts, long sleeve. We even got a Planet Pisces hat, my ninjas. Go rep your planet. You understand me, okay? Hey, uh-uh. Tame. Tommy McLeod. Hey boo. Hey Candy. Did what's her name? Did she didn't respond yet? I guess she consoled herself. Sankofa, where you at? You dipped out. Hey Lavetta. Virginia Arctic Bell. Cassandra in waves. Okay. Laura McRae. Hey boo. Hey y'all. Okay. Cassandra said, "Don't cry,
Anyways, you are
Sankofa. We
very
here for you, boo."
yeah, in waves, you are very insightful. Thank you.
Oh wow. Dang. I'm
Hey,
like, what mushrooms? I thought
I thought she was talking about some.
because I
I'm
just
like,
talked about
okay,
my little
uh huh.
escapade last night with my little
Listen,
shrooms. You know what I'm saying?
because I was about to say, Shawty, do your thing, do your thing. Listen,
Oh God. Hey Dolores. Hey y'all. All right. So
you know
Sankofa,
what's funny, Blue?
I don't. What's up, boo?
This energy is calm, but it's racy at the same time.
Maybe that's my part coming in. No.
No,
Elaborate. Elaborate.
not right. It's like there's this acceptance to whatever is happening, but there's I like there's this hesitation. There's been this hesitation, with tarot lately, like these
Mm,
secrets and these things that want to come out, that want to reveal themselves. And I feel like it's just really interesting because I feel like divine protection is right there, and we know that divine protection is right there. But there's still these questions about this thing because it's like we feel like we're doing what it is we feel like we're supposed to do, and we're carrying this weight all by ourselves. I know there's a lot of Pisces in particular out there who have been dealing with a lot of burdens all on their own. And I find it very interesting because it's like you're carrying the burdens, you feel it, like there's this energy of something incoming, like something's coming,
yeah.
like you don't know what it is,
Yep.
but you feel like something's incoming, but you still you rest and lie in four swords energy, meditating,
Mm,
wondering, contemplating, thinking, not necessarily. It's like something is on the way because you are the high priestess, like something is on the way, but it's like you just can't quite put your hands on it. It's almost like it's even hidden from you. So there's this state of a lot of questions. People got questions, and
you
like
so
it's
funny.
I
I
know
got
I me
questions.
yeah, me and you talked about this because it's like let's be real, because if I could just take a moment and say, as a tarot reader, I want y'all to know and understand, our life paths are really truly no different from you guys. Is like
Come on.
when these dark nights of the soul start to happen, when these life changes start to happen, we feel them just like you all do. And
Period.
when I tell you, there's just moments and states where it's like I know I go off to myself. I will drop off the face of the earth for like a week. I'm coming back. Like let me be very clear. Like I'm
Right.
coming back, but I will drop off the face of the earth. And I've just fully have become aware of the gravity. And I'm just gonna say this number because this is the number: 1,270 subscribers. I feel like you all are all my responsibility. It's like
Mm,
in a way you all are trusting that I'm guiding correctly, and that I'm guiding in the sense that will motivate and inspire you all. Can I tell you all that that is very heavy because I'm just used to being responsible for me.
right. That part. It can be. No, let me interrupt
It's
real quick.
humbling.
Y'all, we got 89 people in here and only 49 likes. Show some love for your people here, giving energy to you on this beautiful Sunday church service. Okay,
Okay.
y'all go ahead, run them likes up for us. All right. Shout out to Stacy for officially becoming a planeteer. Okay, of
I'm
her
telling you,
home
man.
planet. Thank you, Stacy. I do appreciate your love and
Very
support.
wise choice.
Okay, very, very wise choice. And for everybody who don't know what I'm talking about, all the beautiful people with the green highlighted names are official members of Planet Pisces. There are 3 tiers. You can look down below in the description box and click join today. Yeah, and make it official, my ninjas. Everything you send me will always be returned to you 3 times 333. You understand me? So thank y'all for the love. But yes, continue, bro. Continue.
I'm I'm just saying.
Hey, Mercedes. Mercedes says
Listen,
she new here.
listen. Well, I love all the newness. Keep it
Okay.
coming. So
And it's so much.
listen.
Look, come on now. Come on, new beginnings. The number one. New beginnings. Those same card, the same card I showed you when I said, Lord Spirit, lead this live, Lord. Just
Mhm.
came out again. So
Mhm.
now we have support. But y'all, um I want to touch on the title of the message today, right? I don't even remember what the title is, but I know what
Your words are powerful as
your word. There we go. Thank you.
fuck.
Your words are powerful. Everybody, while we are in a season of possibly, for those that resonate with that, of waiting now, or stillness rather, I'll say that. Let's prepare. Okay. So, coming out of one season, it may be time to recondition your mind to expect even greater. You understand what I'm saying? In this new season that's coming into your life. So, how do you prepare for that new season? For one, hold on, y'all know I got to get my books now, my resources. You girls, stay reading some pages. What to say when you talk to yourself? Pisces and cross watchers, whoever is here, please understand there is power in your words, in your tongue. You understand what I'm saying? I got some scriptures. Real quick. Okay, let me pull out the good old Bible. You understand me?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, you got the life application one.
baby. Because I like to
That's the
integrate the
fave of
knowledge.
mine. That's a
Okay,
fave of mine. I got the green one. I got like the first edition.
come on. Okay, you know what
Listen.
time it is? Because it helps you to integrate the knowledge when you see, you know what I'm saying? It helps you integrate it. But all right, the first scripture I want to say was Proverbs. Let's go to this one real quick, y'all. Proverbs 18 and 21 says, all right, so what to say when you talk to yourself now? 18 and 21, life and death are in the power of the tongue. You understand me? And those who love it will eat its fruits. Okay? So understand that you got power of life and also death in the tongue. Now hold on. Now let's take it to James. James, that's one of my favorite books of the Bible. James and Ephesians are two of my favorites. And then after I finish these, we're gonna expound on it, y'all, and we're gonna see what Jay, you know what I'm saying, his view on this as well. All right, so we got James 3, 4 through 6. So James 3, 4, 5, 6. You understand me, okay? So 3:3 says, now when we put bits in the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we also guide the whole animal. All right? And consider ships, right? Though very large and driven by forced winds, they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the will of the pilot directs. So too, though the tongue is a small part of the body, it boasts great things. Okay, consider how large a forest a small fire ignites, right? So in all of that, y'all, hold on, one more. Oh, and the tongue is a fire. Hold on, now. The tongue is a fire. All right. And what was in the tarot, I always think of the fire, the wands, you know what I'm saying, as spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that it pollutes the. I'm sorry, wait. The tongue, a world of unrighteousness, is placed among the parts of our bodies. It pollutes the whole body, sets the course of life on fire, and is set on fire by hell. My Lord, so please understand, y'all. It's power in our words. You have the ability to create or destroy with your words. So watch what you say, even how you think. You know what I'm saying? But definitely what you say, especially when you are talking about yourself and to yourself. I had a conversation with someone, and I'm pouring positivity into this person. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling them like, yo, they just had in their mind like, oh, it's gonna take me X amount of years to gain this amount of money. And they're coming with all of these like rebuttals for any positive shit that I'm saying. Yeah, I understand the spiritual aspect of it, but logically, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take care of this, that. Okay, you gotta take care of all these bills. You gotta do all of this. But what make you think God can't bless you more? Set your sights higher. This world will put limitations on you and make you think you can only do or only gain so fucking much. I beg to differ. Okay, because I deserve what I desire. It is my birthright to have whatever the fuck I want. And when you have that mindset and you know and you have faith, ask and you shall receive, my ninjas. You gotta believe that shit though. It look like something on your mind, brother man. Hit me with what's on that beautiful mind of yours.
You wow. You wow.
You know it. What
You
you
know,
think?
it's just interesting. You know, for me, it's always, it's like you just said, it's always been a mind thing for me. You know, I feel like a, some of the collective, I'm not gonna say all of the collective, those who are, who have decided to make the conscious decision to grow, evolve, deal with their shadows, learn from their lessons, and take their place in their fault, and things. And me and you, because I don't mind talking to the people. Me and you had a very real conversation, because you know me, I don't talk to anyone. And I am not kidding you all when I say that. I talk to her and maybe two other people, but it's still,
Tight.
yeah, and it's a level of trust. I feel like in order to even get to spaces like that, where you're saying that your words have power, and you're saying all this, those other things, there has to first be a belief in self before you believe in everybody else.
Come on.
And like, I feel like there's always this space where I'll just say Pisces, since it's Planet Pisces.
Right.
Since there's always this space where Pisces naturally, even when you don't want to, you overextend of yourself naturally, because of the given nature. And it's
Yes.
like, what one thing I try to tell people, is, I'll be honest when I say this: being a Pisces at times is a gift and a curse. I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody say.
Yep.
Like I love being a Pisces at times. Then there's a lot of times where I hate being a Pisces. I hate being a Pisces, and I don't even hate being a Pisces because of self. I hate being a Pisces because of all the external nonsense. It's always hard to explain many different variables to other people.
Yeah.
And I tell people, this thing is multifaceted and it's multi-layered, because let's be very clear. Pisces is a duality sign.
Yep.
We end the zodiac, and we also begin the zodiac. So in
So
essence, we're the
yep.
central point. And what I tell people is, this thing is heavy. It's heavy. But I had a very vulnerable conversation with you, where I said, because one thing I told you, I was like, I know, and I've accepted my fault and my place in things.
Hmm.
And that's the real true shout of integration. And you accepting your fault is not you, being hard on yourself. It's saying, I did that. Now what did I learn from it? What do I know not to do next time? What about all of these other things? I've learned that, and I feel like a lot of Pisces are in this state of what now, because like, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who have made what they feel is the right decisions and right choices for them. I feel like there's also people who have cut people off despite what other people said. Because like, you know how, let's just say you got a divine inspired led message from spirit that said, cut this one person off. But then you got five other people that closely connected to you saying, "Oh, don't do it. Don't you? Have you tried this? Have you done this?" And
Definitely
then
been now.
knowing,
Yep.
you felt it first, then you got the inspiration,
Come on.
then
Yep.
you got the other people. If
Yep.
you knew it first
Come
and you got
on.
the surefire inspiration, why didn't you just trust that?
Right.
I get it. I
Why
get
do
it.
we do that? Why do
I
we
get it.
do that?
And
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
asking this question to those who have experienced this before. Not you questioning it, once or twice before. No. I'm talking to those who have experienced this before where you know that you were supposed to end something. But then you were like, "Oh, spirit, is there another way?
Come on. And then
Is
you
there
know what
another
is
way?"
really, really hits home is family members. Yes, love situations like lovers too, but I feel like it's that especially when you like, okay, you done grew up with this person, you know what I'm saying? You love them to death, but you know they ass toxic as fuck. You done prayed
No,
on it.
I'm sorry, Blue. You should know damn well better. No, no.
Sometimes though,
Okay, so no,
especially if
sometimes
it's a
my ass.
child, if it's a child, that is not easy
Well,
to
babe,
just
we ain't
say
talking about babies. We talking about these grown folks that we'd have grown up with. Cause
that
it ain't the children.
my nigga,
It's
no,
not
you
the
can have grown
children.
ass children. You know, my grown ass has a
Grown ass
grown child.
children get slapped.
Shut the fuck up.
I was just saying. You
It
better
might
act
be
like you
easy
got some
for
damn
Jays
sense.
like ass, but it ain't easy for all of us Pisces out there to just say, okay, yes, I detect toxic behavior or even manipulative. Okay,
Oh no, pumpkin! I'm not saying that. Listen, you guys. I'm not saying that. I've always just been a very self-aware, individual.
yeah,
Definitely paying very close attention to my surroundings and all other stuff. My mother nurtured that. For me as a child, she introduced that space to me. I'm not expecting that of people. I'm just saying these grown ass people who
yeah,
have been amongst you for years,
yeah.
who are closely connected to you and closely related to you, because believe it or not, it's the core foundation that really sets the tone for the relationships moving forward, not what you do now.
Mm,
So if you know me and we family and we've always been around each other, what the fuck is your problem? Excuse me for being so
right.
vulgar, you guys. But what is your problem? Like, what's up? Especially if you know damn well better I haven't done anything. And if
Right.
you did hear something or something is going on, why haven't you come to the source?
Yep.
Because if you really want to know what's up and what's going on with me, or you have heard something, because 9 times out of 10, we be minding our business. Like, let's tell the truth. If we tell the truth,
Come
Pisces
on.
don't start no shit. The shit starts with the
Come
Pisces.
on.
Let's
We
be
don't.
honest.
We
Like,
will sit back in our high priestess and we'll fucking observe. You
we be
understand
knowing.
me?
We be
Okay?
knowing.
We be knowing.
We
It's
just
like we
be.
tally shit up. Like I okay. We know this shit. We just keep it score or some shit. But yes, very but look, down in the comments,
Keep it a buck.
um Lalonda, hey boo. She said, I'm going through that type of situation at this time. I know I need to let go, but I miss the company and fun times we share. Let me tell you
Absolutely.
something, Lalonda.
After,
I
can I say
understand.
something, Blue? I'm not. I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm not trying to cut you off.
No, go
That's
ahead.
natural. That's
Right.
natural.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
where I am with it. Like, I want y'all to be clear. Where I'm at with it, I do not expect y'all to be at with it. I'm just the type
Look,
of
we trying to get there, Jay.
I'm just the type of
We need you
motherfucker
to
who
help us out
nowadays
there,
I
okay?
just
Because it ain't
do
that
not
easy, my
care. I
nigga.
don't.
Excuse me, my
It's
ninja.
easy for me. It's like, I'm
See?
sorry.
You were telling
If
me that.
you
Remember, we was talking about the sex thing, and I'm gonna just put it out there because you know I'm an
yeah,
open fucking book. You know what I'm saying?
come thou Almighty
Come
King. Come
on.
on. What's up?
So even with like the you know what I'm saying, you are able, which I feel like we all are. We just have to tap into that energy or get that as the mindset. You know what I'm saying? To program your fucking mind, like we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You go in there like, okay, I'm telling myself I'm not going to get attached. You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
gonna
said
get
words
this
have
dick.
power,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? And I'm gonna
Okay.
keep it pushing
Okay,
without getting
so you got it.
emotionally attached. And
You said
also,
words have
you're
power,
a man.
right?
I'm a woman, so of course there's that difference, right?
Naturally. Do
Right.
you really want to talk about this?
Hey,
Okay. So me and Blue was having a conversation, right? So okay, so listen now, I'm letting y'all in on the juicy. If y'all gonna tell anybody, I ain't never telling y'all nothing
okay, we
again.
gotta keep this here in the live, y'all. Okay.
If I hear out from anywhere, I'm telling, and we ain't telling y'all nothing else.
Oh God.
Okay. So me and Blue, we was having a conversation, right? And we was talking about adult things. You see what I'm saying? And I was telling her it's not easy for me to, like stuff to attach itself to me and stuff like that because of the mindset that I walk in with and because of what I say. So here's code. I'm giving y'all code. Code is if you don't want to fall in love, you don't want to vibe with nobody like that. And this is a very specific person. Let me say this. I'm talking to the person who is a single individual who
Right.
wants to stay single because they are trying to develop, they're trying to grow, they're trying to learn who they are as an individual. You're exploring, but you're not going to be no nun. Like, let's be honest. You're not about to be no nun. You girls, they want to have so
Wanna
so
have
that's
fun?
exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So I told her here's code for here's let me help out the ladies. It's naturally women attract things to them even when you don't want it. You rest in feminine energy naturally because you are a woman. Like I want this is not about gender roles and like
Right.
let me be very clear. Please don't hit me with the them, they, theirs, and let I'm come on, like let's be honest. I'm just being, very talking to natural born women who got, a vagina. Okay,
Okay, come on with
okay.
it.
Okay, if you were born with a vagina, you would naturally rest in feminine energy, so you attract things to you naturally because you receive. You can't go penetrate anything. Here's the catch to it, God. The people don't want to talk about this.
Come on
But
with it.
here's the catch to be. Here's the catch to being the man. He can penetrate and he can receive,
Mm, mm.
whether he does or not.
Yeah.
Y'all get you vibing with me? You vibing with me? Okay. So I told her, you don't want to catch no feelings. You don't want to do anything like that. Out of your mouth, you need to tell this person, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. These are my boundaries. If you put up boundaries for that person, you yourself have to follow your boundaries.
Yep.
Because if you don't follow your boundaries, that makes your boundaries obsolete,
Come
especially to
on.
the other individual. Because if you're not holding on to your boundaries for yourself, but you're requiring somebody else to hold on to your boundaries,
Oh no. Jay went out. He probably got a phone call. Y'all give him a second. But yeah, y'all, your girl, you back?
I mean,
You
yeah,
good?
yeah, phone call did try to come
That's
through.
what I. As a matter of fact,
Phone call did try to
let
come
me
through.
make sure I got
I put
mine
it. I
off.
put it in airplane mode. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So, did y'all catch me? I don't know. Did you catch? Did it make sense?
We got most of, yeah, what you were saying, definitely. Like saying to, like, you putting up those boundaries and you respecting those boundaries. We can't expect somebody else to respect shit if we ain't, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Respecting and accepting it as well. I'm learning that, and I'm finding, because as a single woman, I know we all like we switched the whole subject, but we'll come back to the other stuff.
I mean, listen, we here for let you. Sometimes tarot cards are not going to be pulled right away.
Right.
If y'all want to these are the kind of people's talking about dealing with shadows and like we giving life examples, but like this is how you deal with that real life stuff. I'm just
Real
telling
talk.
you because it's like everybody not out here trying to be ratchet. But it's like, as I said, like everybody ain't out here trying to be in a relationship either. Like
Right.
everybody's just not there. Everybody ain't trying to be vibing like that. But like I said, like let's be honest. Every now and then you want a little uchi wally wally uchi bang bang.
Cut the
Like let's be serious.
real
Like
talk.
nobody out here ain't nobody out here no nun. And if you a nun, if you could take away that principle, you probably would. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Real talk. So back with that, right? With the boundaries and everything else. Let's see, Laura, they laughing.
I'm just saying.
Oh
Hey,
God.
welcome. Hey, you guys. This is another side of me. I know people are used to me being a little more melanine and like, when I'm reading tarot. When I'm reading tarot, a different kind of energy takes over out of
Yeah.
respect. Like I respect tarot to a point where I allow myself to be dignified in it. Like I ain't gonna be cutting up in it. That's just me. But like
Shelly
this,
said definitely ain't no none, okay? All right, so let's
go
bring
ahead.
that
I'm
back
sorry.
to you silly. Let's bring that back to all right, so that's the love aspect of it, but the being able to walk away from those things that no longer serve you and things like that, right? Or like you were saying, you're able to have that boundary, right? And I don't want to necessarily say cut a person off, but just detach, right? So how do you, for those that like Lalonda was saying, she's currently in that situation and it's new for her, it's fresh, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
she knows and detects that an energy may not be of her greatest benefit. How do
Hmm.
we get to where we are able to walk away
Okay.
and not necessarily, I don't want to say cut your losses because I be feeling like everything be purposeful, but be able to walk away
And
and set
acceptance.
those boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
For instance, I'll say for me, I told you about my brother Joshua, right? And
Priestley. Uh oh. Uh oh. Live exclusive. I'm about to learn the story.
you so silly.
Wait. Go ahead.
Walter, wait, Walter. Walter said, if I smash, she ain't never leaving. Damn, Walter. I'm gonna stay far from you, sir.
Okay, but wait though. But wait. I'm sorry. Okay, King of Wands.
Walter, why
Okay,
you
Walter.
play? Walter play too much. But anyway, look, I just had to read that. But anyway, with my brother, right, y'all, and then we have to look at conditioning too. Growing up, right, single mom, just me and my brother. She got me in her role down there. You know what I'm saying? Doing things in the house, blah 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 blah. Right. So when she died, it was almost like she expected me to take that role and be his fucking mom as a grown ass fucking man, and it was conditioned in me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up and being in the household, doing things for him since I was fucking 4 years old, real talk. So being a 26-year-old woman at the time, mama passing, it was almost like the burden was given to me because I wasn't aware that I had a choice at that time.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She
Hmm.
has ingrained this in me. This is the conditioning, y'all. This is the part of what I talk when I talk about reconditioning your mind, reprogramming your mind, what to say to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Getting those. I'm not gonna call them negative because well, kind of is kind of toxic though. You know what I'm saying? Pacifying toxic behavior is not profitable for any fucking body, for you or the other person you're babying or staying connected to because you just don't know how to break away. But I'll tell you one thing, staying connected to him, one thing I learned was that me trying to help him or keep him in my life or whatever the case may be, I got karma because I was getting in the way of the universe trying to teach him his lesson. So instead of me, right, knowing, feeling really, because I did not know, but I felt. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this don't seem. My mama always told me I gotta look out for my brother. I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and made it seem like if I don't, then I would. You know what I'm saying? The repercussions would come to me. Like, oh, then I would feel guilty. Like, well, damn, I'm not looking out for my family. You know what I'm saying? I was always raised to do this and do that. But then when you doing that shit and you see how fucking karma works, my nigga, excuse me, I'm real reckless with my mouth today. My ninja. It's like how do you wake up? How do you accept that? How do you accept like, okay, this is the conditioning I've had since umpteen, whatever age. How do I break out of that conditioning? Because I feel it. I feel like I need to let this person go. But I've been conditioned to hold on, love. You know what I'm saying? Work it out. Even in
Um,
marriages or
mhm.
relationships, period. How do you get there?
You got to be selfish.
Ooh, somebody said I'm tired. Okay, I feel you,
You
boo.
tired. You're tired because you're not selfish.
Ooh, talk about it.
You got to become selfish. This is the thing that a lot of people don't say, and I'm not talking about like the negative connotation of selfish. Most times, you when you meet a Pisces, they're selfless, but you have to become selfish. You
Mm,
asked me how was I able to you okay. So the deeper question, because you said at age what, 26?
that's when my mama died. Yeah.
Okay. That was your but moment. That was the changing moment for you was at age 26. You want to know when it happened for me?
When?
The moment I was born.
Shit, Jay. Well, damn. Explain, please. Expound on that.
It's a sense of rejection. It's
Mm,
a sense of on taking. You know, when did that traumatic moment happen for you? You know, and then what did it feel like? You know, when you have to accept the fact that something isn't going to be there, or something is changing, because that's what it is. Something is changing. The typical dynamic would be to have a mother and a father, right? That would be the expected dynamic. For me, that wasn't the case. But here's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't struggle with daddy issues.
mm.
I struggle with identity issues.
Oh, wow.
Because how do I identify with what I don't know?
Come
Because
on.
in essence, although my father may be alive, he is an enigma. And it's like, I want everybody to be very clear when I say this. You want to know how much I don't care? I just don't care. I'm literally dead smack in the middle. Like, I am indifferent. I don't care whether he lives, and I don't care whether he dies. And I say that with a smile on my face because that's just how serious I am. I
Damn.
mean no harm or no offense. I know that sounds aggressive as hell, but that's just the level. So when you have the experience to compare something with and to know what it feels like, you then grow to be in a space where you choose self over somebody else, because you have to ask yourself the question. Every time I help this person, I end up overburdened. I end up with a heavy load on
Yes.
my back. I end up carrying more than what they, because I gotta carry my own stuff, then I
Come
gotta
on.
carry your stuff
Come
too,
on.
and
Come
you are
on.
not my responsibility. I'm curious because, like, you want to be honest. Here's another real conversation that a lot of people don't want to accept. Your child is not your responsibility.
Mm.
I know that sounds like a foreign thing, and I know it probably sounds really harsh, right? It really does, right? But it's if we look at the relativity of the thing, it's the truth. Because how many of you, if we be real and we be honest and on this live, how many of you parents out there have lost your lives under providing for a child? You're making your child your life. I'm not saying neglect your children, but let's be honest, I had a very great childhood. My mother was wonderful, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So I have something to compare that to. But let's be honest. How many of you have lost your lives and have lived in a state of quiet resentment because you don't talk about it. You live in a quiet state of resentment because you're not living your life. There's this little bit of anger that you
yeah.
have because you're constantly extending yourself to other people, but you don't extend yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
So how do you really truly know what extension
Exactly.
feels like if you don't extend it to yourself?
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. So in order to get to that space where you don't give a damn how anybody feels, you got
Yeah.
to turn that same stuff that you give to everybody else. You got to turn it in on yourself.
Now, Lilac, let me clarify or let me add to what Jay is saying. I'm pretty sure, now correct me if I'm wrong, Jay, but I'm pretty sure he's not talking about children like babies, y'all. He talking about
No,
grown ass like they gotta take, you know what I'm saying, take responsibility for themselves. Now I'm a mama of two and my youngest is 12 years old. You damn right I'm responsible for him until he, you know what I'm saying, up until a certain stage. What we are tapping into or talking about is people being responsible for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
no,
And not
no,
taking
no.
on no.
I'm talking about it as a whole. I mean,
So
like,
it,
let's. I've had many conversations with multiple parents. I'm
yeah,
talking about mothers and fathers who have discussed the gravity and weight of losing their lives under protecting, doing for everybody else. I'm talking about children. I'm talking about spouses. I'm talking about all of that other stuff. Because if you, all due respect, and I'm saying this respectfully, this is not an offensive thing. If you are making everyone else your life, what is your life? Your life, in essence,
yeah,
becomes everybody else's and not yourself. And although I know women to be natural caretakers naturally,
yeah,
I know that it's not destiny. I'm gonna say this: you choose what you choose, but I don't feel like it's destiny for you to extend of yourself and not gain any. And I'm not saying that being a mother, you're not gaining anything from it, because I'm pretty sure you had dreams and beliefs and ideals and other things that extended outside of being a mother. But all respect, if being a mother was what you felt was your destiny and your purpose, big ups.
right.
I stand. Let's be clear. I stand for women. Okay, I watched my mother do it all. I respect mothers. Period.
Yeah, Cassandra says it's up to you to gain knowledge and teach your children what you learn. What they then do with that is their choice, but you are shaping and molding the child into who they become. Definitely. I can agree with that. Hey Devon. Hey bro, what's up, boo? Vanetta. Blue, I'm in the same predicament with my brother. This is scary. I definitely need this. My mom passed too. And I promised her I'd take care of him. And I'll just say Vanetta on that. Um, just notice, you know what I'm saying? What I think the biggest thing that I woke up to see is that you can't help somebody that's not gonna help themselves, right? And if you are constantly giving, helping, I'll tell you real quick what was my wake up custody of his daughter's whole nother child in the mix, right? Wound up wrecking his car, which he was a delivery driver, so he needed a car. And he has a little girl now. Now, a normal, especially Pisces, because we like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? We want to help. That's just our nature, right? And now it's a whole innocent fucking child in the mix of this shit. She got to go to school. He has no other way to provide for her. Why did I feel it was my responsibility to help out with that? Like I said, it was conditioned in me. Like you're saying, mama, you know what I'm saying? Help your brother, blah, blah, blah. God was trying to show that man something. What did I do? I volunteered my son's car, right? That was for him. That was his gift that he never even got to drive. I volunteered that whole fucking car to my brother. You know what this boy did? Fucked my baby shit up, wound up getting fucked up in something, getting back on in the streets on some. Anyway, I ain't gonna put all his business out there like that because I still, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, wound up selling my baby car to some crackhead for $750 fucking dollars. Now my karma was, now I got to deal with all the repercussions of this. I got to go find my child's car. Now it's wrecked. Some fucking crackhead and been sleeping in it. It got rats in the fucking car. Now, like I had to undo all the bullshit he did. You know what I'm saying? So it get you. You have to get to a point, sis, where no matter what, because mama gone on to glory. You know what I'm saying? Mama ain't, she done her part down here. She gone on to wherever she's supposed to be at right now, and with her soul's mission. You know what I'm saying? So we have to recognize that. Okay, thanks, mom, for everything you did, brother. I love you, and I care about you, and I want the best for you. But just know that when you are to pull your energy back, you know what I'm saying? And if this is the thing that really hurt me, he didn't know how to accept it. So of course, he hold on one second. Of
I'm
course,
not, I'm
he
just raising my hand in acknowledgement.
he couldn't accept it because it has been conditioned in us. So he made it really emotionally difficult for me to disconnect from him because he poured on the guilt. Oh, mama, this and she said that and da 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 this and come on, I thought you loved me. How you gonna cut me off? Like one of the hardest things I ever done in my life. but you have to do it. Like Jay said, you have to get to that point where you're in a, I would like to say, selfish in a healthy way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay was saying, you have to take that route to be selfish and put your needs before somebody else's, and look at the ramifications. What could possibly, if I do this, what what am I taking away? What lesson did my brother sign up to learn in this lifetime that I'm taking away from him right now? Guess what? Yeah, it's gonna get the repercussions of that shit. What were you gonna say, bro?
Okay. So number one thing I was gonna say, something that all due respect to those who take on their responsibility of, trying to be the matriarch, like, y'all will never be that those persons' mother, father. And that's why there's this tug of war, because you're in essence trying to take the place of something that you will never be able to replace. And then secondly, most of you all don't know anything about being a mother. All due respect. If you have people gonna argue me down on this. If you have never birthed a child, I'm not saying you don't have the potential to be a mother, but you don't know what it's like to be a mother, because nothing has ever sparked from you and you've seen it and it's come of you and you have to take care of it. So don't take it as me being disrespectful. I'm talking about the physicality of it and what actually naturally and instinctively comes with after having that child. It's like you won't be able to take their place because there's a certain connectivity that this person has to a person that no longer exists. So
Yeah.
that tie is severed unless there had been a positive bond there. And like that's one thing. It's like no one's asking these things of you guys. I'm sorry, I have to be devil's advocate here. No one's asking these things of y'all. Here's a trick. If you ever don't want people to bother you, if they're ever in need of help, people who need help tend to have struggle with asking for help.
This is so true. This is so fucking true, bro.
They tend to struggle with asking
Yes.
for help.
Hello.
We tend to try to nudge them because it's like there's this curiosity to but it's like let's be honest, high priestess, high priest, that this person wants something. They want something, let them ask. And 9 times out of 10, they won't ask, so you'll be left in peace. Let this person learn, because that's a shadow. That's a
This is.
shadow.
It
Make
is.
it if you need help, because that's the litmus test. That's how you learn how to relate to people. If you need help, ask for it. Stop offering up help. Stop, 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 stop trying to play God.
Oh my
Stop trying to play
god.
Savior. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you resolve yourself a lot of problems. People won't talk to you less and everything. Ask me how many people I talk to.
This is
Ask
why I
me.
love Jay, because of the difference in our, it's literally like yin and yang. It's literally like
I
the two
cut them
policies.
off.
I'm telling you, it literally is, y'all. So I want to go through the comments real quick and just see what's going on. And then we are going to, I just want to get just a few cards to see what energies spirit may be nudging us towards, what energies we could tap more into for our greatest success, y'all, for our greatest fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Devon said, I swear I was just thinking yin and yang. Definitely. Okay, she said, Saranda says, struggling to ask. And Jay, I asked that if you don't mind, if you would take this question, your thoughts on it. I'm gonna run to my front real
Struggling
quick.
to ask for help is that a Pisces thing? No, that's a people thing.
All right, and I'll be right back, y'all. Be right
Yeah,
back. Thank you, Jay.
if you, yeah, of course, like it, no, struggling to ask for help, I believe, is just a people thing. I feel like it puts a person in a space of vulnerability, and if you don't know what being vulnerable feels like, I mean, if you know what being vulnerable feels like, it's not always comfortable, because you're exposing yourself. If you've been in spaces of betrayal, if you've been in spaces where people, have taken things that have happened to you throughout the years and they've manipulated that and they've lied about it and stuff like that, definitely becomes more difficult because asking for help, it extends a space to you that you oftentimes don't see with a lot of people. And I also feel like people struggle with that space, with asking for help. But it's a natural thing because we all were designed in essence to help people, no matter what layer you look at it. But because it can be help, it's not help just about finances. It's not just about that stuff. I've had people come to me about spiritual guidance and spiritual knowledge, and these are people who go to churches and have pastors and all of those things. So I feel like that's the type of help that's actually a little more vulnerable, asking for financial assistance. Because all the other help is easy. Like, most times those spaces are easy, but help, no, it's a people thing. I feel like Pisces just naturally understand what help feels like because we're easy to extend.
Yep, you don't
But I
have to.
also feel like a lot of Pisces are flipping on the other aspect of their side, being as somebody was saying earlier, being yin and yang, where they're just like, no, I'm not. If I'm not led to do it, I'm not. Like I'm not doing it. Like if I'm not led to do it, I'm not
Real
going
talk.
to do it. Like
That's I feel like
that's
that's
where I've been at with it.
that death you were talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, a lot of us are going from that through that death process, that one fish, right?
Hmm.
That was so overly giving, but not able to ask for help themselves, to that other fish. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
we're able to tap into that. But y'all, what I really feel is important is for us to have that healthy balance. You know what I'm saying? That
Look,
balance between the two.
what did I tell you? I make this joke all the time. Most people be like, "Oh, I'm a white witch. Oh, oh, there's a dark witch." I said, "No, I'm just a little bit gray.
Okay.
A little beige, a little beige."
Let me tell you, I was so bad, y'all. And I'm not gonna say bad, but sometimes I do have the tendency to be too much mother freaking light. You know what I'm saying? To my detriment. You know what I'm saying? To where it's very much hindering me because I'm it got to the point where I had to rewatch some old teachings about it's okay to, let's say for instance, somebody is coming at you, they attacking you, you know what I'm saying? For a moment I was like, oh yeah, let's just pray for him, da, da, da. Which I'll still pray for a ninja, you know what I'm saying? I'll pray, but at the same time it's okay to fucking protect your shit. And you know what I'm saying,
Girl,
especially if a ninja
ooh, you
coming
better
to
than
you.
me.
Look, I know you are.
You better than me. I'm sorry. Like prayers for you. Oh, good no, no,
Ooh,
no,
yep,
no.
I
As you
still
said,
pray
you
for a
you
ninja.
said you stopping people's lessons. I ain't trying to stop nobody's lessons. Now learn them lessons. Learn
Or
learn
maybe
them
that, even
lessons.
that though, even that though is to
Wasting
me
my
like a part
prayer.
of prayer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God, help this person learn their lesson.
You getting a good one. Lord have mercy. And I'm talking about a mustard seed of mercy.
You so far along. We got
Because
look
people people
what
be
was the first card that was on the deck. What were you talking about earlier? Monk none.
listen. There go
We
your
don't want to be that.
confirmation right there. Is that
Right?
not the confirmation?
Ain't nobody trying to be no damn done.
I told wait, watch this. Like I told y'all I was intuitive.
You so damn crazy. Oh my god. All right, y'all. So, 12-12, y'all. I love it. Is 12-12. Thanks for pointing that out, Cassandra.
Let me
That
tell y'all
number
something.
is one of my numbers for my. Remember, I was telling y'all build up your language with your spirit teams. That number for me and my spirit team means good luck is on the way. All right. But what you up finna say, bro?
Nah, I've been seeing 444 and 444 be like chill,
That's chill for you.
chill, like
Wow.
chill.
Yeah.
Four of swords,
Come
chill,
on.
like
Chill.
like like chill, like
Yeah.
you good, you good. We here.
Yep.
We got your back. You're good.
I love it.
because
Wait, Steph said, "Listen, I love Steph. Steph, you're hilarious, girl. How you doing, by the way? With the passing of Auntie. But you got to listen. The last person who did me dirty was mentally tormented for months before I left. Don't play with me, okay, come on. People don't understand and they don't realize. I could share some stories. I'm telling you, especially when you know that you are what they call is what you upright or you know what I'm saying. You ain't out here purposely hurting
you know
nobody.
what? And it's so I thank you for saying that. So upright. Like upright is like that sounds so individual. You know what I mean? Because
Mm,
I'm like, what is your version of upright? Because you do you feel me? Because it's
kind
like
of.
my version of upright is not going to be your version.
This is true.
It's not gonna be a version because I'm gonna tell you something. My version of upright ain't got a bit of perfection up in it because sometimes a brother be slipping. Okay, I allow myself a couple of slips a month. I can't slip.
Okay.
I can't. And then if I don't slip a couple of months, I got some slips in reserve. So sometimes I be having eight. I be having extra. But like, what's your version of upright? And like,
So
I think people
yeah.
feel like if we take the let's take the pious, sanctimonious version of upright off the Richter scale because we yeah.
That
But
part.
what is your version of upright?
So when I say upright, what I'm saying is basically I'm not out here doing dirt, trying to manipulate people, lie to people, do underhanded shit. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to gain something or take something from someone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in an equal reciprocity, the six of fucking pentacles. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give and I'm gonna receive. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna receive and I'm gonna damn give. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you are in a mode to where you living this life how you know what I'm saying, without trying to do underhanded shit, and somebody does something underhanded to you, I am a strong believer in God as my avenger. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Mm-hmm.
if on the part of you trying to attack somebody or send some shit my way or whatever the case may be, I have the right to defend myself and send that shit back to you or whatever the case is. But go ahead. What? Come on, your ass.
It's because it just tickles me because it's like, girl, you ain't got no power. It'd be like, just stop. It's like
Right,
you've known that you've tried this thing over and over, and it's like, girl, ain't you tired yet?
right. Put that energy
Aren't
into
you?
yourself.
Aren't you're not tired yet? You haven't realized that we alchemize
Come
energy over
on,
here. So what you
okay.
send my way, I change. And that's why I tell people, listen, the dark side, the shadows is my friend. Like I know I'm not a warlock or anything dark around here. Listen, it's nothing like that. But it's more so just like if you integrate your shadows, you know how to alchemize energy. Because I can sit and fester on the trauma, or I can change the trauma and use it as something that I need. Like I can use it, to apply to my life, but also to help other people. And let me tell y'all something. If I didn't deal with my shadows, I would not be a tarot reader. I would not be able to talk to you all in the manner into which I do. I am not perfect. I'm not any of those things. Just like I was saying earlier, when I tell you all, I have extended myself a level of grace to understand and know. I respect what it is that myself and Blue, what we have to do. She got over 15,000 subscribers. Do y'all know how heavy that is? And no, I'm not saying it to like make it, sound like, oh, it's like, but no, I want you all to understand like the gravity of it. For us, it's like a different perspective. And
Yeah,
that's why I tell people I don't manipulate this thing, neither do I abuse it. If it does not feel right to me, I do not post it. If I do not feel like it's a day for me to read, I will not read. And
yeah.
it's like I'll
Okay.
post on the community tab, hey, you guys, it ain't happening. I'll be back in a couple of days because something just it's not right. And I was telling Blue the other day, one phrase that came to mind, you all might want to get a pen or open up your iPhone and your notepads.
Come on.
I told one phrase that I told Blue that has really, really helped me out is help me to live in my present so that my future just happens.
Come on now.
That's me. taking my will out of it. That's taking. I feel a word. Can we go here?
Come on,
Can we go
please.
here?
We in church.
We in church?
We in
Okay.
church.
So one of my favorite examples, because like in order to get to a space like this, there has to be a space of vulnerability, right? You
Right.
have to be vulnerable. We were talking about being vulnerable earlier. When somebody asked me, is asking for help just a Pisces thing? No, because can I tell you something? Jesus himself asked for some help one time.
Is that in the Garden of Gethsemane?
That you
Come on now. Come
Okay,
on
so
now.
listen, everybody don't know the story. That story excites me because the reason why it excites me is here's this person per Bible. Let's talk about per the Bible. Here's this person who has all of this power,
Come on.
who they would say is matchless. They would say that there's nobody else like him. If you tried him by fire, he'll blow it out. If you tried him by water, it'd turn into steam.
Okay.
He was just that ninja, right? Okay. So the Bible says that he was in the garden and his disciples were nearby. Now, mind you, this was in order to be vulnerable, people have to see you in vulnerability in
That
order
part.
to expound on being vulnerable, right? So his disciples were nearby. They weren't close, but they were nearby. He had a moment in the garden where he kneeled down in the garden. This man said he knew what was to come of him.
Yep.
He knew his destiny. He knew his purpose. He knew the path that was supposed to take. He knew he had an instruction manual for his destiny. He knew exactly what he was supposed to do. Okay. So he had a moment. He broke down in the garden. He got on his knees. He said, Father, if it be your will, let this cup pass from me. I'm going to paraphrase this. In that sense, he said, Lord, I do not want to do this.
Period.
Is there
Period.
another way?
Okay.
If I got to do it, I don't want to do it like this. Is there another way? You want to know what he heard? Crickets. He heard silence. Can I tell y'all something? That silence was an answer. He got an answer in his vulnerability. Instead of carrying it around,
Yeah.
he exposed himself. And his
Yep.
disciples saw him. But you want to know what his disciples learned on that day? They learned vulnerability because they had an
Mm.
example.
Yep.
So in that sense, instead of fighting his shadow, he integrated his shadows by dealing with it. By
Mm.
by asking a question, is there another way? The silence was an answer because the silence is saying no.
It's
He
not.
didn't. The
Yep.
silence is an answer.
It's
He knew his
not
father
another
wouldn't
way.
forsake him because if there was another way, he would have gotten that answer. And
Chrissy said, where can I find the story? I know it's in one of them 4 books in the front, the gospel or the New Testament. Where is let me see, the story of Jesus it's the Garden of Gethsemane. Gethsemane.
I'll pull it up real quick.
Okay. Yeah. He was in the garden. And then someone else asked if you could say that again about making your present so your future could come on in.
Help me
Help
to live
me
in my present
to live in my present
so that my future
so that my future
mhm, just happens.
just happens. Okay. Did y'all hear that? If not, rewind it back. Okay. Now let's let's as
So Matthew 26:36 through 46. That's the
yep.
entire story in itself. But that's one I like dealing with those spaces because those are the real true things that really matter. Those are the things that have because it's like all of the other miracles and examples are wonderful. Like those are great examples. But when you have someone itself who's supposed to have who has all of this power who can actually change his circumstance. If he could have went against the grain, like let's be very clear, if he wanted to go against the grain, he could have,
Yep.
but he chose to deal with the shadow. I'm just
Yep.
saying, like instead of saying, "No, that's too painful," That's too painful. So maybe another lesson here is endurance. We hate it because endurance requires patience.
And strength.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Look,
Mhm.
I don't want to cut you off, but I am just because we have bride
Is it
of
resonating, you guys? I like. I don't want to just be talking and we not. Is it is it
somebody
is it
wants us to
resonating?
switch the energy. That's why
Somebody
I'm like,
somebody said switch the energy.
look, but that's
Okay.
I want you to address this. They say,
What
hey
this question?
all, this is Bride of LY. Hi all, can you please read for Pisces now? How to
Okay.
protect from evil situations and to win against evil people who plot agendas against us. That's interesting. Can we address this statement first though? What's that?
The devil.
Is that the two of swords? What the hell
It's
is
the
that?
devil.
Oh shit. Damn.
The moment she said that, Blue, I split the deck, right?
And the devil.
I'm just saying.
I want to take this. What?
Go ahead.
How do you, without getting, because y'all, I know we in tarot church, but at the same time, I want everybody to understand we are high priestesses, y'all, and high priests. You know what I'm saying? And all the tarot is a tool. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though one thing I've learned a lot from hearing other people talk about, you know what I'm saying, what they've been through and give some real world experiences to help through these situations. That's what I created this community for us to connect with each other and really share. You know what I'm saying? So we can encourage each other so we could get into the tarot. But please understand tarot is not always gonna be a part of tarot church. You know what I'm saying? It's a tarot
No.
channel,
You
but
know what?
it's
Y'all
not
get
gonna,
they
huh?
get reading y'all get readings from us on
Literally,
a regular and I mean no
regular,
harm when I say this.
right?
I
But
mean
say
no
it,
harm when I say this.
please say it.
Y'all get readings from us on a regular. I can guarantee you 1000% that if we started to flip these cards right now, this is gonna say the same stuff we just
The
talked about.
same thing, babe. We're
I can
literally
guarantee you.
reading for Pisces now. We
I'm
don't
telling
need the
you.
cards to necessarily give you a message, Bride of LY. I just want you to understand that, okay? We've been reading for Pisces since we started this live, and I'm sorry to get at you like this, but I don't care for that. You know what I'm talking about? Can we read for Pisces? Baby, we've been reading for Pisces.
And the thing
You
about it is,
understand?
we're gonna read these cards, y'all.
We
We know
gonna
y'all
read
don't get the
them.
tarot, but
But that's not
this is
our
another level
sole.
of it.
Right. It's not the, and you know, like, even with that, what you're saying, Bride, okay?
Oh Lord, I feel boxed in.
I'm sorry, but maybe I'm triggered here because I
Are
need
you
us to
triggered?
understand our power. I did a
Go
twin
ahead.
flame video some months ago, and somebody said in the comments, they was like, "How you know all of that and you ain't pulled no cards? Do you not believe you the high priestess? You know what I'm saying? Do you not believe you the hanged man who was hanging from the tree of fucking knowledge, my ninja? Do you not believe that God gives you information through signs, synchronicities, downloads, omens, fucking commercials, license plates, my ninja? Don't
Oh
come over here talking
man.
about some can we read for Pisces? I'm sorry, but it triggered me. We've been reading for Pisces. Hit that like button. And yeah. And then we've been telling you about how to protect yourself.
I'm telling you,
You
man,
understand me?
listen.
You don't focus on them folks that's doing the shit to you for one thing. Refocus your attention on, come on now. Look, let me calm down. Cause no.
Yeah.
But
So
go ahead, though.
I'll put it this way to just to calm the energy. We are giving you all a wealth of knowledge that you're not gonna get from this.
I'm telling you.
It's like so the thing about these cards are their guidances and their tools. They help us to properly navigate through the energy channel with guidance.
Thank you.
This is a lead thing, and it's like we're gonna pull some cards because I do feel like there's something here, and if the blue, I'll even start it out.
Please do. Cause I'm
But
really no.
out of respect, I'll say this: we are multifaceted individuals. Blue, me, myself, and Blue have learned a lot through private conversation, through text messages. And it's just that I could be feeling something, I'll text her, and she was like, "Bro, I was just about to text you. I just did a reading." So it's like we created this space to honestly just create an open avenue for you all to ask questions, to
Exactly.
us in real life, in real time, to maybe possibly give an answer. Because honestly, that's like it's almost like an exchange of energy, tarot,
It is.
if you will. So it's like that's why we're saying, like, in the comments, we pay attention, and when it really matters, we pull from what pulls. So if you got questions, if y'all got stuff like that, put that in the comments. Like, let's put the
Yeah.
energy in the right space. Because, like I tell you, I can flip these cards right now, and they're
Yeah.
literally only going to confirm what we've been talking about.
And okay, so Bride is back in the chat. Hey, boo, and I'm glad you're still here and you ain't get scared by my aggression. Cause some
Yeah.
people like,
So
what
yeah, anything that we say, like, to in explanations, just really truly to help you understand. We mean no
you?
ill
Right.
malice. We don't mean any harm, but we'll also say that sometimes, a bra and the bee get triggered. Like it's naturally, it's gonna happen. But we all want you to understand that I'm telling you, like, this space that we all create, that we created for you,
Right.
because we wanted to. We felt led to do this. Um, Not to be hard. We not getting paid.
Okay. Look, we just want to have a nice forum for us to meet
Right.
and what
Real
and
form,
it's
real
not
questions.
like Jay said, y'all can ask all the questions you want, but Bride, when you say, can you read for Pisces, baby, that's what we've been doing this whole time we've been here. I think that's what triggered me. Cause don't like we ain't up here just talking, rambling and shit. We
No, if
trying
y'all
to
be like, just say, can you get into some tarot? Like I
I don't even want to hear that. I'm gonna be honest.
no,
I
I'm
don't
going
even want to hear that.
exactly.
Because my power does not lie in these damn cards.
No,
You understand me?
but I feel like we have this room is this room is multifaceted.
It is.
There are some people here who honestly are leaning a little more on tarot right now. I feel like there was one point in time where all of us at one point in time was leaning on a little more tarot than usual. So out of respect, just to calm the energy and to appease the energy, I'm hopping to some tarot. Is that all right with you
Thank you.
guys? I'm gonna
Thank
hop
you.
into some tarot, and we are gonna see. Oh, we gonna see what goodness we can expect, or if it ain't good, I'm telling y'all something, that if some karmic energy come out about some past dealings, that's on y'all.
Okay, on God. Cause
I
look,
want
you
y'all to
pull
know
the
that.
tarot cards and this some say, oh, I don't want to hear about that.
Listen. I want y'all to know that that's because y'all ain't ten of swords and stuff. Y'all talk about some cussing stuff out.
Come on.
Ten of
Yes.
swords, some
Come
stuff.
on.
So if somebody come up trying to spin the block, this is on y'all. I'm giving a
Okay.
disclaimer now, so don't King of Wands me, don't Ace of Wands, don't do nothing. I'm telling
That part. That part.
you. Okay. Spirit of the Most High,
Mm.
angels, ancestors, ascended masters, higher beings, gods and goddesses, messages for the Pisces soul tribe and those who rest and lie on the planet for what we can expect incoming. We bind and cancel any negative attacks, and we return those attacks to the sender tenfold. People like House and Grace. No, we return those attacks to the sender tenfold because they ain't having no mercy on you. So that we may continue to be edified, uplifted, and encouraged. All right, you guys. Okay, wait. All right, you guys. Let's get into this reading.
Okay.
Okay, you got it? Spirit, what messages do you have for the Pisces soul tribe? Temperance. We've been talking about temperance for quite some time now. So some sense of change.
Mm.
The Emperor also flipped out. So I feel
Two
like
major
somebody's in this
arcanas?
space. I'm telling you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Wait, let me turn up the volume. I'm just gonna use the phone because I don't feel like switching right now. So there's this sense of very strong leadership here, but it also feels very divinely inspired, very divinely led, almost given very like spiritual angelic energy, because I'm also getting it from the temperance as well. Because honestly, in order to learn how to alchemize, you have to have dealt with spirit first, and you also have to
Mm.
know what change feels like originally, and you have to have something to honestly guide it by. You still got me?
Yes.
Okay. What else do we? Oh,
Okay.
the death. So we have the death here. So as I said, there's something about knowing how to lead in a moment of stillness. When things are seemingly barren, when things are dead, when nothing is growing, when you only have yourself as the example to live by, when you have
Mm.
nothing else to compare it to. But you also have to be the type of leader to know what to do when something is dead. How do you bring it back to life?
Ooh.
What else, Spirit? We have the world. I feel like this is also somebody who honestly is at the tail end of in the ending a cycle. And like I feel
Mm.
like this is that moment in the storm. You know how a tornado funnels, and then they call that quiet space the eye of the storm. That's what this feels like. It feels like calamity is surrounding somebody all about, but there's this moment of stillness right in the middle of a storm, almost like you are like real calm, cool, collected, and chill. What As I said, this is somebody who has come into a strong method and manner of leadership. This is somebody who does not bend, move, budge, or bend to anything that is a problem, especially with the Six of Cups income. I feel like this is somebody who also is about to bring an end to somebody that they used to deal with previously, because they understand and realize they're a problem.
Ooh, I
Ace of
love that.
Coins.
Come on with
So
the
so
messages popping out. I love it.
I love me a good jumper. So it's
Okay.
just like I told you. I feel like this is somebody who is in their cycles because somebody wants a new opportunity. They're sick of the nonsense. They're sick of the bullshit. But I also
That
feel like
part.
this is also somebody who rests in line the of wands energy. Someone is also about to be put in the forefront. But I also feel like this is somebody who's about to receive an opportunity to be in the forefront. To be in the forefront of a space that they've always wanted to be in. This does not mean that you're going to be on the forefront where a lot of people are going to be open to see you, because I also believe that this is somebody who's a private individual. Am I
Ooh.
talking too fast?
No, you hitting some pants.
What
You
is the
hitting
Ace
some.
of Cups? Oh, okay. Six of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So somebody is guarded off to some sense of previous energy. This is somebody who is not allowing that spin the block energy coming in, because I also feel like this is somebody who is aware and who knows the movement of somebody that they used to deal with. And I also feel like this is somebody who, once again, who has learned from an experience that they've been in. And at first they didn't have boundaries set, but this is somebody who has set some very firm boundaries, and they're standing their ground on it very strongly, because they're not playing the game, because somebody has a dream to fulfill with the Page of Cups. Somebody doesn't have any time. Last few messages, Spirit. This is with the High Priestess coming out. This
Come
is
on.
somebody who was resting in line in the sense of dignified approach. This is somebody who is also moving very quietly, who with a sense of knowing that something is happening, that something is coming present in something. Knight of Coins, what I just tell you.
Come on now.
So there's a sense of energy coming in slowly and respectfully, because it's meant to stay. There's somebody, the comparison that I have is, do you want your food cooked in the microwave, or do you want it cooked in the oven?
Come on.
Because if you cook it in the oven, it'll be cooked through and through. And if you cook it in the microwave, it'll only be cooked exteriorly. Although it may look good, it won't taste like the food would if it would have come from the stove. So it's not cooked through and through. So honestly, taking the microwave approach, you're gonna have to put it back in the microwave again anyway after you stirred it up again. Why not just put it in the oven and just leave it alone and let it cook through and through?
Come on now.
I'm
Ooh,
just
that's
saying.
good. That's
I'm just
good.
saying. So there's somebody who knows that something is approaching. So if you want that energy that's going to be stable and that's going to last, it's going to require a little more patience.
Can
What
I
else,
add
Spirit?
something into that? What
Go
I was
ahead.
getting when you just said that
Go ahead.
is that analogy of ordering something special off of the menu, right? When you go to McDonald's drive-through and you order the Big Mac with extra sauce, no seeds on the bun, your French fries with no salt, you know what I'm saying? They have to tell what they tell you. Pull up. We'll bring it out to you. Because you're not gonna hold up the line for these folks that just want some regular blessings. Your blessing is a little extra. So
So
God
you're going
gotta
to have
work
to
a little
wait.
longer on it. Okay, come on. You
Don't get
gotta wait a
mad.
little longer.
Don't get
All right.
mad. Don't get mad that you gotta wait. You the one who tried to change. You changed the recipe, you changed the order. So what
Come
you
on.
want is gonna take a little time because most of you all were living on the dreams that somebody else told you all that you should live on versus what you wanted to.
Come
Living on somebody
on.
else's dream was easy because you felt like you were trying to accomplish a goal and conquer a milestone because somebody else set a task for you to do. But
Come
how many of
on.
you know out there it's just a little more difficult and it's a little harder to do what you have been made to do, divinely led and inspired because you don't have any guidance, you don't have a roadmap, you don't have anything. You are trusting your intuition, which is why I also feel like this high priestess is coming in. And while my sis was talking, the King of Coins came out. So I'm
Come on
telling
now.
you, if you want a grounded, stable offer, you are going to have to wait with the Ace of Swords incoming. Like I feel like I was talking about divine guidance and talk about being divinely led. This is also somebody who is looking for some divine inspiration because I feel like this is a person who became very patient and they learned how to wait. What is the
Yeah.
King of Coins? Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody grounded, 9 of coins. Somebody is very grounded by themselves. Like somebody is very, very grounded by themselves. Now you rest in line in King of Coins energy because you have this sense of ownership, this sense, as I said, this sense of leadership. Notice nothing else is coming out. We have the emperor and we have a king here. We don't have any knights. I spoke of a knight, but you rest in light and energy that is solid, and you have something worth offering for or something to give.
I love this.
But we do have the devil incoming. Why is the devil here? Yep, Wheel of Fortune. This is some sense of karma, but like I also feel like this is some sense of balance. I feel like somebody is impeding because somebody sees you. Somebody sees you. Somebody sees what you're doing. Somebody sees how you're growing. Somebody sees how you're developing. And they have a problem with it because they feel like they're not on the good side of this as well. They see you growing, but they're a little
Mm.
stagnant at this time. Because the Wheel of Fortune talks about speed as well. And it also talks about being on the good side of things. I feel like this is somebody who's riding in reverse.
Ooh.
I feel like this is somebody who's riding in reverse and they have a problem with it. But I also feel like if this person took up ownership and took their place and took their responsibility and their fault in what they did concerning the relationship as well, because this is, excuse my language, this is giving me petty ass bitch. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me petty. If you took ownership for what you've done and you accepted the fact that you two maybe were no, you two were a problem, and you did things too, then things will be a little easier to deal with. But because you want to be a self-defining, self-certifiable individual who does what they want to do, yeah, you're gonna act like a little punk about it. What's the Wheel of Fortune? I'm sorry, y'all. I vibe with that all day long because there's somebody out who have been dealing with some petty individuals. With the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands, just like I tell you. What I tell you. Somebody has a problem with that, but this is also a flighty individual. This is a very flighty individual with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, always keeping
Ooh.
things to themselves as well. I'm gonna get two more, then I'm gonna end this reading.
And I'll pick up where you leave off, bro.
That's so funny. What is this Knight of Wands? People be tripping. King of Wands. King of Wands. What was our homeboy name from earlier?
Which one?
He was
Oh, Walter ass.
Walter.
Walter.
This is your fault. Walter, this is your fault.
Oh my lord.
Walter, this is your fault. You brought this King of Wands energy up in here because they ain't never leaving. Because that's exactly what this is giving with the Knight of Wands to the Six of Wands. Like I feel like this is also somebody who's going to keep on coming back no matter what because they feel like they do have the magic stick. That's actually really funny.
B said everyone's got a Walter. I love us. I swear I
Okay,
love
what's last one, Spirit? What's this King of Wands? That's so funny. Yeah, four wands. Four wands. So I'll end it like this. Be careful because there's somebody who's still in your energy who still wanna do it till you're satisfied.
Hell no. Okay, so we're gonna segue a little bit from that. I have a little different message. So I
Come
asked
on.
Spirit as Jay was doing his thing. I was asking Spirit, well, what energy is Pisces walking into now? What's this next chapter gonna look like? And I have a few cards out here, so y'all be patient with me as I try to break this down as the messages came through. Okay. So
Mm.
first, I have the Caroline Mace. I done told y'all about her book, Sacred Contracts, 100 times. Um, and she has
Y'all are nasty.
you play.
Y'all.
Do it for myself, Laura. Okay, look, that's what we finna tap into, Laura, right now. So it's the archetypal deck, right? So I'm wondering what energy we stepping into. The first card we have is student, right? Student. Then we have goddess. Okay, come on, goddess. And on the bottom of the deck, we have damsel. For one thing, mentor is up under here, or Lord, and virgin, y'all. What the fuck? Anyway, or Lord, trickster as well. So, like Jay said, y'all just be aware of somebody who may want to come and dirty up your cleanliness. Okay? All
Hmm.
right, I'm just saying now, keep your head on the swivel. But for some of you all, y'all have a teacher, or you are in the process of a lesson or learning, right? How do you say? Not like you in school taking notes and shit like this. This is more of a lesson that you're glad to be a part of. You are increasing, you're growing, and you're integrating. Okay, I love that word. But to clarify the student card, we have vision. All right. All right. To clarify, and I didn't even, when I opened the box, y'all, I didn't even shuffle the cards. These cards literally fell on top of these. For goddess, look what we got. My God.
You might want to cover her up, girl. You know
Oh,
YouTube
Lord, you
petty.
ain't lying.
You know they
Sex
petty.
magic.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then on the bottom of this deck, we have the Six of Sticks, Pisces, and I failed to mention the Phoenix on the bottom of the this other deck. Pisces, this energy is giving me the energy of someone who has learned the lesson. Who may some of y'all still may be in the process of learning lesson, especially we was talking about earlier with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups. Excuse me. This could, some of y'all are still maybe learning how to cut off those energies, even if it is family. How to cut off, disconnect, respect yourself, be selfish, as Jay said. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because we had the death that came out in reverse. It says the ancestors, but it's the death card, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the death in reverse. So some of y'all may still be closing out cycles with people who, you know what I'm saying, may no longer serve your highest good, because the Pisces I'm picking up on today, the Six of Wands, this is my public recognition card. This is my
Hmm.
Jesus on the donkey card. You
Okay.
understand me? Okay, it's time to get your flowers, right? In order to get those flowers, though, right? We have to make sure that we have learned the lessons from the cycle that needs to be closed out here with the people that no longer serve us, right? And with goddess and sex magic coming out together, y'all, this is pleasing your damn self. It even says it on here. No, I'm not gonna read that. That's kind of no. They might really cut this whole off. I ain't gonna read that. I'm gonna just summarize it. Okay.
Okay.
They talking about cutting
Sidebar,
yourself.
rant major shout out. 119 people in the room. for
Okay,
sticking it
huge
out, for
shout
people
out.
who really want the information, who really want the lessons. And it's like
Yes,
the intention of this definitely was not like, I want to be very clear. Nobody's trying to take the place of church. Like no
right.
one's trying
Of
to do
course
this.
not.
But I do feel like there are a lot of people who don't church, but who still believe in those principles, who still have some of those ideas, but still who have also have put alternative methods, and things as well. So like I want y'all to know, like, we in this thing.
Okay. Okay, Lalonda said, I'm not taking no BS into my new year. Exactly, Lalonda. That's what I'm talking about. We're not. I'm gonna try to remember.
Change that to your life.
Okay.
Change that
Taking none,
to
no shit
to
in our
your
life.
life. Moving forward. And that's like
There
a
we
strong
there it
boundary
was.
for yourself. Because
Okay.
I'm telling you. But go ahead, Boo. I'm sorry.
Literally with the goddess, the sex magic, and this was the card. The damsel says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Not saying we are not expecting others to come in and be of assistance, be of someone who isn't coming in looking for us to give, and they just take. No, we still expect equal reciprocity. We still expect to attract whatever, whoever we deem we want in our lives. But at the end of the fucking day, ain't nobody going in your coffin with you, your grave with you. You're going there by your damn self. Right? Right? Relying on yourself, right?
Oh, girl, I thought you was asking me why. I'm gonna say, cremate me, me, burn me. Like, done. Ain't nobody going to call. The moment I croak over, just throw me in the incinerator,
In the
okay?
fire. Throw
I'm
me in the
telling you, don't
fire,
waste
Lord.
no time. Don't waste
Hell
any
no.
time. Just get me out of
But
here.
y'all, do not lose your vision, okay? Don't lose your vision. Even those of y'all that are still closing out the cycles, getting rid of those things that no longer serve you, or disconnecting from them anyway, right? Don't lose your vision, my ninjas, okay? Remember the power of the tongue as well. Speak life into yourself, and over your journey. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just keep the vision, because what we phoenixes rising. I'm telling you, this definitely got something to do with, you know what I'm saying, connections and
Oh
shit.
Lord.
Okay?
But
Oh
that also give me something it kind of get that phoenix with the lovers that kind of give you some energy you've experienced before. Because that phoenix rises from its own ashes, man. Like,
I'm feeling you on that. I feel like this would be after the lessons. You know what I'm saying?
right,
After you've been burned. Some of y'all might even, let me
yeah.
not even say that. But
And you know, say
no,
it, because
it was
and you know what, Blue. Honestly, it's some people's destiny to end up with people that they've dated before.
yeah,
And I
definitely.
think that's just the healthy side of us being able to say that, because it's like, no, I'll be totally honest with y'all. I don't like reading all that energy people spin around the block and stuff like that, because I'll be, I'm biased. Leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone. But no, I'm gonna read the energy. But that Phoenix and that lovers, that definitely, it kind of give me twin flame soulmate energy.
Yep, I
Go
love it.
ahead, sis.
I love
It
that's
did
it.
kind of
That's
it kind of
that's
gave it.
all. Y'all just hold your vision. Don't lose your vision. All right. You deserve what you desire. That's one of my most favorite affirmations I tell myself damn near every day. I deserve what I desire. No matter what this physical realm, what the shit looking like in front of me, I still know I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
everything that I visualize, I see. You understand what I'm saying? I think, I want, I deserve, whatever it is, it's mine. Asking ye shall receive.
So a
But
man
you gotta
thinketh, so is
believe.
he.
Huh?
So a man thinketh, so is
Okay,
he.
as a man thinketh, so is he. Come on now. Come on now, brother. Okay. But I do believe that was Tarot Church for the day, my loves. Thank you to
Yeah.
everybody. If anybody donated, everybody who liked, everybody who shared. I do have a few announcements, y'all. Your girl is going on a little vacation next week now.
Come on,
So
vacation.
if okay, so if you all need a reading, get them hoes in, because after this week readings will be closed, if I'm not mistaken, for the rest of the year. until the
Or
new year.
pass them on to me. No, just
You
don't do
so
that.
funny, but y'all, I got Jay's channel linked in the description box, and the first one of the first comments I made on here is a link to Jay's channel. So y'all make sure you go check Jay out. All right, but yeah, get in, get your reading. Also, VIP 2.0 members, $9.99 a month. We will be meeting after Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be the last Wednesday, just as long as it ain't falling on Christmas. It'll be the last Wednesday of this month. We had a really good turnout this last month with the VIP 2.0. It was very intimate. We were able to tap in with spirit, get the answers to the questions that y'all had. And I really just enjoy each and every one of you. If you haven't upgraded to VIP 2.0 as of yet, there is a link in the description box. All right. You can cancel at any time. It's not no like contract, no shit like that. But you try it out one month. Try it out. $10 for a month to get you a whole damn reading. And we goes in. If anybody here that done been in one of them readings, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all can attest to it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love y'all so much. Y'all make sure to go check out Jay's channel. All right. And
Oh,
Jay,
they
you
looking
have
for the
any?
benediction.
Huh?
Oh no! Oh, y'all want the benediction? I'm gonna give y'all that old school church benediction. Y'all ready?
Yes,
And
look.
then we can wait. Let me see if I can remember it. Now unto him who is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before his presence with the exceedingly great joy, to the only wise God be glory, dominion, power, majesty, both now and forevermore. Amen.
I say amen. So mote be. I love you all. We love you all. And we will see y'all next month for Tarot Church. We will definitely make the announcement beforehand, even if it's only a day ahead of time. We will make that announcement. We love
Listen,
you all so very
it's
much.
been a
Jay, you
week.
got anything else to tell the people?
I'm good.
All right. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Bye, guys.